Come on.
Let's see what you're made of.
Let's go.
I adore the speed, the rush of air. Don't spare the horse.
Why? Why you stop running?
I adore the speed, the rush of air. Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of. Don't spare the horse.
The roach I chose put in a nice run.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you. That is yours. Ah, look! Lady Latar has just arrived.
Who?
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right.
Latar. So
Thanks.
it is Latar.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
It's tempting, y'all, but because I thought I wouldn't have it until probably tomorrow, I didn't like hook it up to my I didn't hook it up to my PC and stuff. So it would take me a little bit longer.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Wow.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
These packages, any chance they were trunks, travel cases? And this girl, possibly a Truberitz?
Yes, yes. Now I remember. She's a travelling performer. Sailed in from Kavir. Talented family, innit?
Exceptionally. And very loving as well, I'm sure.
If you only knew. Dandelion even wrote a poem for her. To my dearest Calinetta. Or some such. Oh, to have a brother like that.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
No, actually came to say goodbye. I'll get back on my own somehow.
As you will. In any case, I thank you for a pleasant afternoon.
No, thank you. Till next time.
I don't think... He's maybe not as bad as I think him to be, but at the same time, I don't trust him. Oh. Oh, the saddlebag he gave us is actually for... and not for space. Wait, hold on. Is saddle... Oh, saddle's different than saddlebags. Oh, that's actually really good. Fantastic. Wait, why don't I have a ranged weapon equipped? What's happening here? Oh, no. Oh, no. I actually... I accidentally sold my crossbow. Whoops. Well, that's smooth. I have no idea whenever I sold that either.
Hey there.
Oh!
So the plum under your eye, who gave you that?
Redanian soldiers.
Elven blood, eh?
Ah. Ah.
Oh, dill pickle soup for lunch today.
Slower.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I didn't talk to him as a merchant.
Glad to take a glance at what...
Of course, please do.
Oh, what are those? Mask for a masquerade ball?
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Hopefully I can beat him, make myself feel better a little bit. What up, Devion? This is sketch, dude. Might as well go all in on that. Well, this is rubbish. We're just not ready to fight anyone yet. I came in here to actually, I didn't realize who it was that I was walking up to. I was going to buy cards. And he didn't have any, so I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go against him. I played everything in my hand, and it wasn't a terrible hand. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible, and he just ruined my face.
Why don't you all just get off my back?
Go.
How was your day, Devion? Yeah, we've been pretty unsuccessful at Gwent today. It's just, it's not our day. When is it ever?
Sweet.
That one day I won 3 in a row. I was stoked about that.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your Sultan hero?
On the bright side, we finally replaced our old starter Witcher gear.
What's this?
And we managed to somehow sell our crossbow.
Naughty bound. Now repeat. Savory crackers.
Love this dwarf.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She'll have to start talking any day now.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well? Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we want to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
I understand, Devion. It's there's a lot of quests tied to Gwent, and that's why I'm trying to ease my way into it, which I should have started easing my way into it at the very beginning of the game, and I didn't. So now I'm behind.
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet.
And yesterday, man, I
Otherwise,
slept
not
like
much
the
at
entire
all.
day. It was terrible.
He wasn't staying with any of them. You've not seen hide nor hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pickup lines. Of dubious worth.
Think I might have something better.
What are you waiting for? Let's have at it.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Oh, I totally get it, Devion. Like, the game as a whole definitely feels, you know, Gwent is supposed to be something on the side. You can definitely feel that. I think it's just something extra to add if you're into that kind of thing. So I get it. I totally understand.
Why wasn't she on the list?
This Priscilla wasn't like the others. I think Dandelion more than fancied her. I think it was fervour.
He lusts after every other woman he meets.
How can I explain? Who does Dandelion love most?
Himself.
Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works with a mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
It's funny that he's treating the owl like a parrot. I love it.
It's clear as the eternal fire. What village are you from?
It's into my area 2 days ride from the sea.
Yeah, we're trying to find Dandelion, and then we're gonna go.
Come closer.
We're gonna go try to hunt in the dark for some Griffin gear. I don't know how I'm gonna find that stuff.
So the worst scum. Here crawls a witcher.
I think that's what finally happened to me yesterday, Devion, because like almost no matter how late I go to sleep, I always wake up at the same time. And so I think it finally caught up to me, unfortunately. I get that way too. Finally had to just sleep, take naps or something.
Hey!
But now I've got to try to fix that sleep schedule that I terribly ruined. Where am I supposed to go here? Am I supposed to sit here? What's happening here? Am I supposed to sit here? How about here?
Don't touch me.
Oh, sundown. Oh, okay. There's normally a wait thing, a wait feature. I don't see one here though. Let's walk outside and meditate.
Ah.
I get it, Devion. Like, I know I needed to sleep yesterday, but I also know I needed to get up and do things. I'll be glad whenever it's not cold outside. I can go outside and do stuff.
Already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
Some arse rest.
your tender caress.
Hey.
To bind our fortunes, damn what the stars are. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet.
They're making out now.
To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Originally it was 25 followers, Devion. I've lowered it to 20, and I might lower it again. It just, at the time, whenever I put that up to 25, we were getting like 25 followers every 2 or 3 days. But up and downs. I just forgot to change it until recently. Also, I increased it because at the time I was running out of games.
Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's ass.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Oh, it's that lady?
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
Is that...
I wish to listen to music. Music!
That's the one from the earlier tavern, I think.
The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
There for a second there, I thought,
sneaking around.
Man.
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheeped up.
I got you, Devion. I understand.
I've not seen him since.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least they didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, the bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to